I'm Miss Melissa with the beginning of the very best Hanukkah gift and recommendations for two other Hanukkah stories that I love. Our book is by Joanne Rocklin, illustrated by Catherine O'Neill, and published by Delacorte Press. It was the first night of Hanukkah at last. Daniel Bloom felt as if he'd been waiting forever. Candle lighting, stories, gifts. He raced into the kitchen to see what was for dinner. He knew it would be extra special. Sure enough, a big platter of pancakes sat on the counter. Potato latkes, whoopee, said Daniel. But something was wrong, very wrong. His older brother, Jonah, and little sister, Amy, were sitting at the kitchen table with grumpy looks on their faces. Don't get too excited, Jonah said. Those latkes are really gross. Mrs. Bloom bent down to check on the chicken roasting in the oven. They are not gross. You haven't even tasted them yet. I don't have to taste them, said Jonah. You know why? They're green. Who ever heard of green latkes? Daniel was shocked. Green? He asked. What do you mean? He took a closer look. Jonah was right. Latkes had little green flecks in them. Mommy got the latkes at the zoo. As they're zucchini, said Amy, tossing her red curls and giggling at her own joke. Excuse me, zucchini latkes are nothing to laugh about, said Daniel. Zucchini latkes are sad, very sad. Mom, cried Daniel, it's not really Hanukkah without potato latkes. Don't worry, it's really Hanukkah, said his mother. Just thought it would be fun to try something different. I think you'll like these. She covered the platter with foil and put it in the top oven to warm. Now, all of you, please set the table. At least we have chocolate cupcakes for dessert, grumbled Jonah. Green and gross, weirdest latkes I've ever seen, sang Daniel as he put down the silverware at each setting on the dining room table. Nothing else seemed to be different this Hanukkah, Daniel noticed with relief. There was the same blue and white Happy Hanukkah sign looped across the doorway to the living room, although this year a torn leg of one K dangled forlornly. He would have to tape it later. On a table in the living room was the large, freshly polished family menorah. What else might be different this Hanukkah in addition to the zucchini? His mom's zucchini latke experiment isn't Daniel's only holiday challenge. There's that dog that just moved in down the hall, that huge dog with the fierce bark. Ever since being bitten last summer, Daniel has been afraid of dogs. His dad and his older brother, Jonah, tried to help, but it's no use. Whenever Daniel hears barking, he feels much younger than 8 years old. He even feels younger than his 5-year-old sister, Amy. She loves dogs. Daniel knows that Amy wishes he wasn't afraid. Maybe then one of her gifts could be a dog. But that would take a miracle, Daniel figures. A holiday miracle. Here's two other Hanukkah books that I really like, published in the last few years. A Dreidel in Time, a new spin on an old tale. Get it? Time travel is one of my favorite type of stories. And All of a Kind Family Hanukkah. It's the latest book in a classic series. It's been well loved for decades. It's about a family of 5 sisters in 1912, New York City. Happy Hanukkah.